woke up in a quiet room, with sunlight tracing hollow walls, dust dancing where I used to bloom, but I don't feel it at all. There's a mirror by the bed, but I don't recognize her face. She moves when I move instead, like she's taking up my place. The air's thin inside my chest, like I'm breathing through a lie. Every smile I've ever dressed feels rehearsed, like I'm just trying to be someone easy to hold, someone that won't break the scene. But underneath the pain it grows, there's nothing in between. If I bend enough, I disappear. If I speak too loud, I crack. Every version of me here is just a shadow looking back. What am I when nobody's watching, when the lights go out and the silence stays? Am I real or just pretending to survive another day? If I peel away the performance, if I drop the perfect world I've built, will there be a heart still beating under all this guilt? Tell me, what am I made of? I learned to shrink inside a room so I wouldn't take up space. I memorized the right perfume and practiced softer ways. I swallow words before they form, so no one felt too much. I let myself be reshaped, warmed by every careful touch. But somewhere in the quiet, a younger voice still cries, asking how much more to fake before the real me dies. I hold my breath around their needs like oxygen's a sin, but I can feel the fragile seams tearing from within. If I'm everything they need, why do I feel so small? If I'm finally seen, why do I feel nothing at all? What am I when nobody's watching, when the applause fades into gray? Am I skin and bone and longing, or just what they want me to say? If I silence all the questions, if I keep playing the part I play, will I wake up one morning and find I faded away? Tell me, what am I made of? Maybe I was built like glass, clear enough to see right through, strong until the pressure asks for more than I can do. Maybe I was never meant to carry all this weight. Maybe breaking isn't weakness, maybe breaking is awake. I'm tired of being beautiful, if beautiful means small. I'm tired of being careful, so I don't disturb it all. What if I'm allowed to tremble? What if I'm allowed to scream? What if I don't know the world, a polished version of me? What if the cracks are honest? What if the shards still shine? What if the mess I'm hiding She's softer in the light. Maybe I was never lost, just learning how to fight. And if I'm made of fragile glass, then let the sunlight through. Because even shattered pieces can make something new. You love me in a certain light, soft and easy, thin and bright, like I was something you could hold without it slipping through your hands. You traced the outline of my face, like it was yours to rearrange. Every compliment you gave felt like a quiet demand. I learned the rhythm of your breath, adjusting mine to match the sound. If you were high, I floated too. If you were lost, I drowned. I let your silence shape my voice, your comfort shape my grin. I didn't notice when I stopped, knowing where I end, where you begin. If love is meant to make you whole, why do I feel erased? Why does being close to you feel like I've been replaced? I wore your love like borrowed skin, too tight around my bones. I tried to fit inside your world and lost my own. I bent until I almost broke just to stay within your perfect picture of me, wrapped in borrowed skin. Tell me, was I ever really in it? You said I was your everything, but only when I stayed the same. The softer, smaller version that never challenged flame. Every time I showed a crack, I needed doubt, a scar. You looked at me like I had driven some invisible car too far. So I edited my edges, smoothed my sharper parts, filed down my questions, deleted all my sparks. I memorized the way you smiled when I played the role just right, but something underneath my ribs was screaming every night. If love is meant to set you free, why am I afraid? Why does every I love you feel like a debt unpaid? I wore your love like borrowed skin, a costume stitched with fear. I painted over who I was just to keep you near. I swallowed every truth of mine, let your version win. I disappeared so quietly inside that borrowed skin. Tell me, did you love me or the image? I remember who I was before your hands defined my shape, before I measured every word for how much of me you take. I used to laugh without a filter, used to cry without disguise, used to feel the air so deeply without apologizing for my size. When did I become a silhouette standing next to you? When did the loving you start meaning I had to undo me too? Maybe I confused devotion with erasing who I am. Maybe I thought shrinking down was part of some bigger plan. But love should never feel like you're auditioning to stay. Love should never ask you to slowly fade away. I don't wanna be admired for how well I disappear. I don't wanna be desired if it costs me every fear. I don't wanna fit your hands if I can't fit my own. I don't wanna call it love if I feel alone. I wore my heart for the first time creeping in. It hurts to peel it off of me. It burns beneath the wind. But I would rather bleed than live inside that borrowed skin. I wore your love like borrowed skin, but I'm giving it back tonight. I'd rather stand here shaking than vanish in your light. I'm more than your reflection, more than where you've been. I'd rather be unfinished than perfect in your skin. The marks are still upon me, where I tried to make it fit. But scars don't mean I'm broken, they mean I outgrew it. And maybe love should feel like breathing from within, not suffocating slowly inside borrowed skin. There's a ringing in my ears tonight, but the room is standing still. Every thought is sharp and bright, like it's trying to break my will. I lie awake beside the dark, tracing cracks across the ceiling. Every second leaves a mark. I don't know what I'm feeling. The air is thick against my chest, like silence turned to stone. I've never felt this kind of noise when I'm this alone. I reach for something solid here, but everything is thin, like the floor beneath my feet is paperware and skin. If I let the silence speak, I'm scared of what it knows. There's a storm inside of me that nobody else can hold. This quiet is too heavy, it's louder than a scream. It presses on my ribcage, it crawls into my dreams. I try to breathe around it, but it settles in my lungs. Every word I never said is sitting on my tongue. Tell me, how can silence weigh this much? I used to think that breaking would be loud and obvious, but it happens in the subtle, in the slow and dangerous, in the way I stop replying when someone asks, are you okay? In the way I kept on smiling while something slipped away. I canceled all my feelings like appointments I can't keep. Stack them in the corner where the shadows run too deep. I thought if I ignored it, it would quietly dissolve. But pain that isn't spoken doesn't magically resolve. It builds behind the curtain, it waits behind my eyes, it hums beneath the surface in perfect disguise. This quiet is too heavy, it's bending on my bones. It turns my body into a house of hollow tones. I'm tired of pretending that I'm steady, that I'm fine, when every fragile voice comes out shaking, if my words come out slow, at least they'll finally let somebody know I am here, even when I tremble. The room is still around me, but something feels less tight. The quiet hasn't vanished, but I let it see the light. And maybe that's the first step, not fixing everything, but letting all the heavy finally begin to sing. We don't yell anymore, we don't slam the doors. We just sit in separate corners, like strangers keeping score. There's a quiet in your eyes that I've learned not to disturb. We speak in careful tones now, afraid of sharper words. Your hand still finds my shoulder, but it lingers just too long, like you're holding on to something that's already gone. We built this house on promises, we painted every wall, but love without the oxygen eventually will fall. I feel it in the spaces between what we don't say. There's a fire in the distance, but we're watching it decay. So let it burn softly, don't try to save the flame. If we have to force the light, it's never been the same. Let it burn slowly, let the ashes fall. I'd rather face the ending than I feel it at all. Tell me, when did love turn into smoke? We used to stay up talking, like time was on our side. Now silence fills the hours where we used to confide. I reach for your reflection, but it flickers in the glass. We're standing in the present, but living in the past. I miss the way you looked at me before we knew too much, before the weight of history changed every single touch. Maybe we held on too tight, maybe we were scared that letting go would mean that none of it was there. But something fragile cracked and neither one can mend. You can't fix what's fading, just pretend it didn't bend. So let it burn softly, don't drown it in regret. We try to keep it breathing, but it's gasping for a breath. Let it burn gently, let it lose its glow. Sometimes loving someone means letting them go. Tell me, can we be brave enough? I don't wanna hate you, I don't wanna fight, I don't wanna twist this into wrong or right. I just want the honesty we've both been avoiding, the truth that love can fade without someone destroying. It doesn't make us villains, it doesn't make us weak, it just means we've reached the edge we couldn't speak. Maybe we were beautiful for exactly what we were, a moment in each other's lives, not meant to last forever. And maybe that's not failure, maybe that's just real. Maybe letting go is how we start to heal. I don't wanna cage you, I don't wanna stay. If staying means we slowly turn ourselves to gray. So if this is the ending, let it be kind, let it be a memory that doesn't leave us blind. Let it burn clean, let it burn clear, without the bitterness, without the fear. Let it burn softly, I won't hold the spark. If loving you means living in the dark, let it burn slowly, watch it turn to dust. We can't keep pretending. because I don't love you, but because I understand. Some fires aren't forever, some flames don't return, and sometimes the bravest thing is letting it burn. The smoke is lifting gently, the air is cold and thin, but somewhere underneath it, there's space to breathe again. We don't yell anymore, we don't slam the doors, we just let the embers fade across the floor. You told me I was sensitive, like it was a flaw to fix, like feeling everything was some kind of dangerous trick. You said I overthink too much, that I should learn to hide all the storms inside my chest, that I keep bottled tight. I try to fold my edges in to make you comfortable. I tried to dim my brighter parts to make myself more bearable, but every time I made me less to keep you feeling tall. Something deep inside my bones was hidden at the wall. I am tired of apologizing for taking up my space, tired of shrinking down just to see approval on your face. I am not small, I am not quiet, just to keep the peace. I am not fragile, like you said, my strength was underneath. I am not wrong for feeling every single thing. If my heart is loud and open, that's not a weakness, that's my wings. So don't tell me to make myself less. I used to measure every word before it left my mouth, calculate the impact of every ounce of doubt. I learned to read your breathing like a warning in the air. If you tense your jaw slightly, I knew I should beware. But walking on that fragile glass left scars across my feet, and loving you like that was slow and incomplete. I don't wanna be impressive because I cause no waves. I don't wanna be admired for how well I behave. If love requires silence, if truth must be contained, then maybe what you called love was something misnamed. I am not something to reduce, I will not throw my fire down for someone's fragile truth. I am not weak because I feel it all. If my voice shakes when I speak, it doesn't mean I fall. So don't tell me to make myself less. I have swallowed so much thunder to keep the sky from breaking. I have swallowed so much anger to keep your comfort waking. But lightning doesn't vanish just because it's held inside. It waits beneath the surface with nowhere left to hide. I am allowed to be intense, allowed to overflow, allowed to say exactly what I need you to know. I am allowed to be too much for someone who wants small. I am allowed to stand up straight and not apologize at all. Maybe I was never dramatic, maybe I was just awake, maybe I was never fragile, maybe I just wouldn't fake. You called it too emotional, I call it being real. You called it overreacting, I call it how I feel. I won't make myself convenient, I won't cut my spirit thin. I would rather be rejected than betray myself again. I am not small, I am not shrinking anymore. I am done with closing windows, I am opening the door. I am not scared of being seen this way. If I'm loud There's space beneath my skin, like something long imprisoned finally walked out in the wind. And if I lose you standing tall instead of staying bent, at least I kept the truest parts of what I meant. I am not small, and I won't be again. The room is quiet now, but it doesn't feel the same. It's not the kind of silence that carries hidden blame. The air is steady in my lungs, it doesn't fight to stay. I'm learning how to sit with it without pushing it away. There are pieces on the floor from who I used to be, but they don't look like damage now, they look like history. I used to fear the emptiness like something I should fill, but maybe space was always meant to teach me how to feel. I don't need the noise to prove that I exist. I don't need a witness for moments like this. After the echo, after the fall, I'm still standing, I'm still whole. After the breaking, after the bend, I found a version of me I don't have to defend. I am not louder, but I am clear, and for the first time I can hear my own voice without the fear. I walk past old reflections and they don't pull me in. They're just reminders of where I've been. The ache is softer now, it doesn't claw my skin. It hums like distant thunder instead of caving in. I don't need a rewrite every single scar, some of them are proof of how strong we are. I don't wanna rush ahead or force a grand design. I'm letting growth be quiet, I'm letting healing take its time. I used to chase the fire to feel like I was alive. Now I trust the steady light that doesn't need to strive. After the echo, after the flame, I'm not searching for someone to blame. After the silence, after the storm, I found a way to feel reborn. Not in a flash, not in a spark, but slowly glowing in the dark. Maybe strength isn't thunder, maybe it's breath. Maybe it's choosing softness instead of choosing death. Maybe it's saying I forgive, even if it still stings. Maybe it's waking up and noticing the small things. The way the morning light doesn't feel so sharp, the way my heartbeat isn't racing in the dark, the way I don't rehearse every word I'll say, the way I let discomfort come and drift away. I don't need to prove that I survived, I don't need applause to know I'm alive. I don't need to shrink, I don't need to fight. I can hold my shadow and still choose light. Maybe healing isn't loud, maybe it's this, standing in the quiet and calling it bliss. After the echo, after the cry, I'm not afraid of asking why. my heart in my own hands. After the chaos, after the pain, I'm not the same, but I remain stronger in softness, calm in my skin. I don't need to escape to finally win. The room is quiet now, but I'm not afraid. There's something steady in the space we made, and if another storm comes, I know what to do. I won't disappear. I'll stay true to me. I used to wait for someone to tell me who I am, to hand me all the answers like a carefully written plan. I used to search for meaning in every pair of eyes, hoping they would see me and make me feel alive. I thought that I was missing some vital piece inside, like I was incomplete unless I had a guide. But standing here this morning with sunlight on my face, I feel the quiet certainty no one can replace. I don't need permission to take up space and breathe. I don't need a reason to finally believe. When I step into the light, I'm not afraid to show it. Every scar, every fight, I finally own it. When I step into the light, I'm not waiting to be saved. I am more than what I lost, more than what I gave. I am standing here unapologetically me. There were nights I questioned if I would ever feel like the ground beneath my feet was steady, solid, real. There were days I folded into someone else's dream, shrinking to fit inside what I thought love should mean. But every tear I cried, every truth I faced, every time I chose myself instead of being replaced, built something stronger than I could understand. A foundation underneath that I can finally stand. I am not the voice that trembled when it got too tough. I am not the mirror of someone else's need. I am not the silence that agreed to mislead. I am every version that survived the fall. I am every fracture that refused to stay small. I am every moment I chose to stay and fight. I am every tear that led me to this line. There is no missing piece. There never was. There was only growth and who I'm becoming, because I don't need a chase what's already mine. I don't need a break to finally shine. The light was never distant, it was under my skin, waiting for the moment I'd let it in. When I step into the light, there's no more running back, no more shrinking down to keep myself intact. When I step into the light, I am steady, I am strong. Everything I search for was here all alone. I am here, and I belong. The morning doesn't blind me, it warms me from within. The battle